What is going on, everybody? So we're gonna do a market analysis review. So last week we posted all of our analysis in the Discord and the Telegram chats. As you can see, we've got about 10 plus pairs of analysis that we post every single week. It is completely free. It is based on the 4-hour or the daily time frame. So these are the main time frames that me and Nick look at structure, and you guys can utilize this analysis for the entire week. Since it's based on the higher time frame, this analysis will be relevant for the entire week. And again, it's completely free. So let's take a look first. If you click any of those links, it'll bring up this published in TradingView analysis, where at the bottom we talk about what we're looking for. I'm going to go through and read through this. We can press the play button and see how everything played out. So we're going to get started with DXY. Weekly trend was bearish, daily trend was bearish, 4-hour trend was bullish. The highest time from here was bearish. Trade scenario 1, overall DXY has been very bearish on the daily time frame and higher, although the 4-hour has been very bullish until we saw some resistance at 9,800, which was this area right up here. For us to consider long opportunities, we need price to bounce off current support at 90,150, which will confirm a higher low. Look to enter on a longer or lower time frame. Transition, target higher towards key levels of resistance. So this is basically what we're talking about here. We have this push up for that second leg, pulled back here. This could have potentially been one of two things: either the formation of another head and shoulders pattern where this thing broke lower, or we find support at this 90.50, 150 area and go bullish. As we could see how it played out, price actually came down, tested 90, 150 area, and then pushed up back into this resistance level. So going into this week, we'll share some more updates on DXY, but this thing played out fairly as expected. So let's go over to AUDUSD. It's come down. The weekly trend is bullish, daily trend is bullish, 4-hour trend is bullish. So guys, when the trend is bullish like this on multiple time frames, this is when we're looking to enter on lower time frames. So trade scenario 1, overall price action is very bullish on significant time frames, but recent price action on the 4-hour has been consolidating between these areas. We're looking to continue with the bullish trends, but we need to see the right confirmations. Ideally, we want to see a break and retest of 77,400 with a confirmed higher low. Look to enter long after bullish confirmations present themselves after the higher low. So basically, we were looking to break out of this this descending like triangle that had been forming up here. As you can see, we have some lower highs forming, some lows at the same level being retested multiple times. So we were looking to enter long if we broke out of this. On the flip side, if we did break below this consolidation point, this low, that's when we're looking to short. As you can see here, price started to head lower. We had the break, retest to this level, break, retest to this level. Now we're heading even lower. So this thing did break to the downside. Looking for shorts opportunities this week. Let's go to AJ. So weekly trend is bullish, daily trend is bullish, 4-hour trend is bearish. Overall, we are still very bearish or bullish on this pair. However, we saw a 4-hour higher low break and transition. For now, we will wait for strong bullish setups and higher lows. This pair remains bullish on the daily time frame as long as price action holds above 79,600. Look to target the prior highs and negative fib lows. So what does all that mean, guys? So basically, we had one of two scenarios on this 4-hour time frame. As we see down here, these time frames were all bullish. This was bearish because we broke below the support level, broke this trend line, broke this higher low, started to form this lower high here. So it is likely that this was going to continue into this level, and then if we were to take longs, we would find support here, either buy at this low and look to trade into the high, or wait for this resistance to break and buy at that level. So let's see how things played out. So price came down, touched this level, pushed up, came down into this level again, touched this level, pushed up. So obviously it held support here 2 times, showing us that this was a very strong support level. Long opportunities could have been caught in here, especially right here would have been a nice entry opportunity right after that support was met. So that's AJ. Let's come over to UJ right here. So weekly trend is bearish, daily trend is bearish, 4-hour trend is bullish. So trade scenario 1, overall price action has been very bearish on all higher time frames for years. We recently broke a major level of support at 104,500, which is, I believe, this level over here, 104,500. So this is this whole range that we're in. As long as price action remains below this level, we are generally looking for short opportunities or short scenarios. Ideally, we want to look for entries after a lower high forms at 103,700, target lower towards 103,300, and continue to manage if 103,300 breaks too. So as we can see here, guys, we have, this is a descending trend. This is sort of a falling wedge though. So we're really looking for this to break out of this falling wedge and go to the upside, or continue with this, break this level, retest, and then go short. So see how things played out. As we see here, price came up, broke this level, and then ended up going way higher. So the falling wedge pattern ended up being confirmed, and this thing flew higher. EJ long idea. Weekly trend bullish, daily trend bullish, 4-hour trend bullish. Again, guys, when it's like this on every time frame, we're looking to long. We are looking to get in. If it's like this on every single time frame, then it's going to call for us to enter into a long opportunity on the lower time frame pretty much as soon as possible. So trade scenario 1. Overall, this pair has been very bullish on the higher time frames. This pair is known for a quick, large pullbacks and pushes, so the dip we saw last week could have been the last bearish attempt before our next major rally. Ideally, we're looking for long entries after we see a higher low above 126,500. So let's look up. So as we can see here, guys, we're on the 4-hour. 4-hour broke this lower high. This is telling me personally that potentially buys are coming in to the market. You know, we either wanted to break, this was the telling level. Either we break this level and head higher, or we find resistance here and we bounce back lower. As we can see, we came up into this level, came down, ended up heading higher. You know, so testing these levels, no clear play out here according to these lines. But if you guys look a little more closely at this, obviously we broke this high, pulled back. This is our first higher low here. We had a double bottom. We had this huge wick come with this bullish variation candle. So easy buy opportunities on EJ last week based on this analysis. Last but not least, let's go to gold. So gold, short idea, weekly trend bullish, daily trend bearish, 4-hour trend bearish. So this one's a tough get-go. We have been mainly bearish on gold since we hit 2K in August. Recently, price action showed massive rejection from 1930 and presented a huge bearish leg. Now we just saw structure form at 38.2 and are very close to a short opportunity. Ideally, we want to enter. So let's look at this. We have this pullback to 23.6, not significant enough to be marked as structure. And then this thing pulled back further to 38.2. This is why we were looking to short gold. If we did break 38.2, then we would be looking to take buy opportunities and would be bullish on this. And as we can see, price is still holding below this 38.2 level. So we are still overall bearish on this one. And you see the volume just kick in, guys. Know your key levels. So let's go now to the major pairs. We're going to go with GU. On the weekly time frame, last week formed a spinning top candle, which most likely means a sign of reversal here. On the daily, we are still in an uptrend and above the moving averages. On the 4-hour time frame, we are trending bullish, and I'm looking for a continuation to the upside here. We are currently sitting below a key level of resistance, so I'll wait until we break above 136,900 before entering any long opportunities. So let's go and take a look. So pretty much, guys, this was the level here, this resistance level. I was looking to see whether we break above this high. I was taking shorts every time we came into this level. So I wasn't longing unless we did get all the way above this high right here and found support. As we can see, price is consolidating. This is really a rectangle pattern. Normally these are breakout patterns, but I was just trading this range all week. Shorts up here, shorts up here, shorts up here, longs down here, longs down here. So if you're in the group, you saw me doing that. That's what my plan was the whole week. This is a good one, Yusef. On the weekly time frame, we are heading into some further downward momentum. On the daily time frame, we're still in a downtrend and are currently sitting below the moving averages. Last week closed with a doji candle, not a dojo, and which means we could push a bit higher before heading lower. On the 4-hour is where we see structure the clearest. We just broke a level of structure on the 4-hour time frame and are now looking for a retracement to 38.2. So I was simply, guys, looking for a pullback to this level before going short. Let's see how it played out. So price came up, rejected actually the 78.6 level, started to head lower, came up, rejected that level again, head lower, came up, rejected the level again, and then we broke. We broke this level, huge bullish engulfing. We're yet to break 100%. We're testing supply zone right now. So we still are overall bearish on USDCEF until we break this high, this daily high right here. So let's go over now to EURUSD. On the weekly time frame, we are below a monthly key level of resistance, meaning if we come back into that level, I'll be looking for short opportunities. So that's this level. If we came up into here, I was looking to short. I do expect price to push up a bit, but as I look at the 4-hour time frame, I can see that we are still very clearly in a downtrend. We are currently rejecting a level of resistance. I will look to short if I see enough confirmations. So I'm basically just looking to short as long as we're below the supply zone and this 100% level. So let's see what happens. So price ended up double topping here, huge bearish engulfing, and then shorts the rest of the week. So this thing continued with that bearish trend. I am looking for more bearish moves on this one going into the week. Last but not least, let's cover USDCAD. This one was overall very bearish. On the weekly time frame, we formed a doji candle in two doji candles in a row, or a couple doji candles in a row, which could mean signs of reversal. As I come to the daily, I can see that we are very clearly in a downtrend. The 4-hour time frame is where I see structure the clearest. We're currently sitting at around 61.8, and I'll look to sell. So I was looking to sell off either from this level or at this high right here. As you can see, price came up into this high, rejection here, rejection here. I actually got in the sell at this opportunity, and then we broke. We came up, rejected, never pushed lower. We actually broke to the upside, broke resistance, and now we're looking for potential long opportunities now that we're at this high. So guys, that was all the analysis that we covered last week. Again, this was posted in the free channel, in the Discord and in the Telegram. This week, we will be posting all of our analysis in the chat again for free. We will do our Sunday Market Blitz tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That is about 7 hours from now. So make sure that's also free. Make sure you guys join that. And, this week the signals are free. So make sure you guys join the signals for this week. And let's have an amazing week. A lot of opportunities this week. And, we're more than ready for it. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And we'll talk to you guys again soon.